I wanted to create a space where, the 14-year-old in me would never want to leave. Where there were Marshall stacks and there were, full back lines, and you could plug in, a Les Paul through, through a Bogner at 11 and not get screamed at. A place that you could also meet other like-minded students, and really wanted to create a community of musicians, a hub for not just students, but also staff to get together. Many of our staff rehearse here, with their bands, and it's great to be able to provide that, for our staff as well. So absolutely, the most rewarding aspect of what we do, hands down, is seeing a stone cold beginner come in who's maybe never played music at all, and inside of a half a year seeing them on stage performing, something like Living After Midnight or TNT or Seven Nation Army is awesome. And then flash forwarding 3 or 4 years later, and they're playing King Crimson or Kansas on stage or Frank Zappa at a high level. That to me is the payoff. Yeah, our adult program is awesome. We get 20 or 30 people in each session, and it runs the gamut from 19-year-olds who just graduated out of our youth program to people in their 70s who've been playing longer than I've been alive. And we cater and curate the set list basically to the musical interests of the students there. So every student gets a vote, a choice on a song, and we get to work on rehearsing the set, and inside of about 3 months, sometimes 4 months, we'll get them on stage, rocking out. It's fun. I love to see the trajectory of a student throughout the rehearsal season. Students coming in the first, second, third rehearsal are petrified and are 100% convinced that they will never be able to play that song on stage. And throughout the course of the season, with a lot of rehearsal, a lot of help from their instructors, and a lot of positive reinforcement, ultimately we get those kids rocking on stage and it sounds fantastic. And the pride that kid has, and the looks on the parents' faces when they see their kid sing, maybe for the first time that they've ever maybe even heard them sing. Quite often we'll see tears rolling down the parents' faces. It's the biggest payoff of what we do, honestly. It's the reason why we do what we do. Yeah, throughout my teaching career, I've had the opportunity to work with hundreds, if not thousands, of students, many of which have gone on to professional careers in music or are educators, some that teach here at Hammersmith, as a matter of fact. That's not every one of our students. A lot of the kids come in here just because they want to rock out, and they're planning on being a doctor or a lawyer. That's fine. We can provide the perfect educational opportunity for whatever goal that particular musician has. If that's sight reading and going to Berkeley or Juilliard, we can do that. If it's another activity that they're doing throughout the week on top of soccer and the debate club and whatever, drama club, that's great too. Hammersmith and our program allows for any ability level to be challenged and excel. Because of the current health crisis, we've reduced our pricing by about $50 per month and are still providing online music lessons for guitar, bass, drums, vocals, keys, songwriting, digital audio workstations, as well as group classes on artist history, music theory, as well as virtual open mics for our students to perform. If you're interested in finding out more about what we do, you can go to hammersmith.rocks.